I'm Arjun, I'm 39 years old. I'm from the UK. I work for Amazon. I've lived in Singapore for 7 years. So one of the primary reasons I came to Surge was to look my best prior to turning 40. I turned 40 in about a month's time. I also wanted to feel better, feel stronger, and obviously look my best. I have to say, over the last 10 weeks, it's felt amazing to see the transformation, both physically but also just from a well-being standpoint. It's just been excellent for me. The program at Surge requires a lot of dedication, particularly on your nutrition. And what I found most challenging was making sure that I hit the macros and hit my nutrition targets on a daily basis while also doing a very busy job. But I found my rhythm and I was able to manage both in tandem. What's been great about training with Shakir has been the personalized service that he's given me. You know, the program he put together was really focused on my needs, my body type, where I was from a fitness standpoint, and I have therefore seen the incremental improvements. He also is really focused on pushing me, making sure I go the extra mile to get the best I can get to, in terms of my body and my strength. So if you're thinking about joining Surge, my advice would be an unequivocal yes. And so, join today.
All right, good job. Sam and Surge definitely stand out. Overall, we've lost about 16 kilos, reduced body fat, sort of strengthen and address a lot of the historic injuries. So it's been fantastic. I feel better now at 50 than I did in most of my 40s. But my wife also trains at Surge. Surge is our second home. If you're considering Surge, I would say do it. Again, I don't know whether I'd be sitting here sort of 16 kilos lighter and feeling better if not for Sam and Surge. Their help and guidance have been critical for me, and I would say that this journey would not have been possible without them.
My name is Tom. I'm 56 years old. To me, when you get, I've been noticing once you get 40 years plus, you definitely start to lose your metabolism and your muscle mass. So I thought maybe it's good to do and increase a little bit, weight training. Same time, meeting Paul at church. He told me, that nutrition, that's very important part of the journey to supplement my weight training, and that's how I lost 7 kilos. So when my body fat went from 25 down to 11. Paul has been great with me. He's been with me 2 years. We are also outside friends already. We are texting and WhatsApping, this and that, and he keep contacts even weekends. What do you eat? How is your weekend? Okay, you can do this, you can't do that. So the follow-up is there, which is great. That's what I appreciate, and we have become friends, with many other members of Surge. So it's been really, really nice.
My name is Jeanne. I was really starting from scratch. Just before that, I barely went to the gym. I didn't know anything about weightlifting, about how to train, what to eat, all of this. So the learning curve was very big, but the progress was very fast. I felt overall better, healthier. I slept better. My anxiety level dropped, but also stronger. I was able to do things I would have never been able to do before. I was able to do pull-ups, things like that. So it's very rewarding. I remember thinking, who are those people? Wake up at 7, go to the gym, and then go to work. For me, that's something that was just crazy. And then, another kind of people, and I would never be this kind of people. Turns out, I became kind of addict. Well, for Jack, well, thank you. I mean, she's been amazing for the past year. She really pushed me to a level I didn't know I was able to reach, and she's still doing it every day at the gym. When I think I cannot lift that, she tells me I can, and in the end, I can. That's nice.
I feel more confident. I remember the first session when I met Benny at the gym. I was hanging outside, lingering. I feel like I can't go in and meet the beefcakes inside. Wait for my trainer to come before he'll come. And it took me a few sessions. I will always wait for him outside. But now I'm very confident to walk in. And in part, it comes from knowing what I can do, knowing how I look better now, fitter now. And when I walk in, I do know people notice my presence, and it all makes me feel empowered. One of Henry's friends said to me, I bet you can do a pull-up. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a pull-up. And he's like, I challenge you to 10. And I was like, right. I went to Benny and I said, okay, we have a new goal. I have to do 10 pull-ups. And now I think our last count was about 6 to 8. For Benny, I would go very far. He's changed my life, I'll say that. And I really appreciate it.
My name is Beatrix, I'm 38. I haven't tried something like personal training properly and certainly never done a nutrition plan before. So I thought, yeah, why not give it a go, just to challenge myself, improve the aesthetic of my body. What I like most about Surge is a personal touch. Every day that I came into the gym, there was a program in place, but it depended also on how I felt on the day. Maria would check in with me, like, how are you feeling? If certain parts hurt, if the plan was changed on the fly. You know, with a coach, I'm always going to have to follow the instructions, and there's somebody that I need to prove something to. My advice to women is try it. Take it day by day, knowing that, you know, everything comes to an end and your trainer knows what's best for you, so you're not gonna die.
My name is Kat. I am 54. In 2015, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. After that, I went through major surgery, followed by chemotherapy. And I was in my late 40s. I also then immediately kicked into menopause. So I decided, you know what, let's take control of the situation and begin a fitness journey, and since then there's no turning back. I would say in the last 2 years with Surge, I have gotten fitter and with better stamina. But it is not just physically fitter but also mentally fitter. It is a form of discipline, and I realized that, wow, I can actually achieve a lot more than I imagined. I can lift much heavier weights than I can imagine. And training with Surge, especially with my trainer Sam, has been extremely gratifying and honestly very, very enjoyable.
Hi, my name is Trevor Harrison. I've got quite an active life outside of work. Running around, you know, my boy's 8 years old. He just doesn't stop. He's a bundle of energy, so I can actually keep up with him. We're running together. He comes, I'll jog, and he'll ride his bike next to me. And, you know, it's that kind of interaction that we didn't have before when I was fat and drunk. I find when I get up in the morning now, I feel sharp and switched on immediately. I don't have that kind of sluggish start that I used to have. Feel better about myself. My head's clear. But just generally, I mean, I haven't felt this good since I was a teenager, quite honestly. I definitely feel more productive in the work environment. I'm more driven, and as such, I think I'm driving my team a little bit harder as well. It's sort of a new me in the office. I do wish I'd started it earlier. Looking back, I think I sort of wasted a bit of that time. I wasted some experience I could have had during that time if I was in the shape I'm in now. But that being said, I mean, better late than never, and I feel fantastic.
So my name is Fabien Moignet. I'm 43 years old and I'm French. I've been living in Singapore for 11 years. I've been in probably the better shape in my life. Never met my abs before, so it was quite a great journey. Daniel was quite helpful, providing advices in terms of nutrition, in terms of workout I can do outside of the gym. I've lost at least 7 kg and dropped quite a lot of body fat. Over here at Surge, I found some more personalized follow-up on the exercise I was doing, the nutrition I needed to take, and much more consistencies in the and focus in the trainings.
I'm Gabriela. I'm 35 years old and I'm from Brazil. Yeah, so I feel really good. I'm really impressed with like the short amount of time, how I feel more energy. I feel much more confident. I really like to see how I'm feeling stronger, and yeah, overall like more calm, more relaxed and excited. I think that Jack and Surge, what I experienced, that they've been through this a lot and they had a very wide diversity of clients, and I could tell that they already have some hacks and some tricks for people in different walks of life, and I think that makes a lot of difference because they truly know how to get the results fast. And I think having that guidance, not only from like a health perspective and food, but also the techniques on the session, I think definitely made the whole difference.
My name is Cedric Conte. I am 45 years old and I'm French. What I love about training with Serge and Shakir is the flexibility, the camaraderie. Everyone is really nice. It's always very nice coming down, always smiles, welcoming you at the entrance. And the gym is always not too crowded. It's always very easy to work. Shakir is doing a great job at creating a workout that works for me as well. Don't hesitate, go for it. They're a very good bunch of people. They know what they do, they'll guide you, they'll help you, they'll support you, so go for it.
I'm Aaron, I'm 38 this year. I work in the finance industry. Been always trying to get a healthy lifestyle. COVID has been tough on me, especially the last 2 years where we've been very sedentary with the work from home environment. So one of the main reasons I joined Surge was to try to get a bit more active lifestyle in. I guess within 1.5 months, started to see results, lost a few kilos. A big plus for me was to get to see the abs that I've never seen in my life before. The entire experience has been a very family-like kind of environment. And that I think is a very important thing when it comes to the relationship between the trainer and the student.
Hi, I'm Gaurav. I'm 35 years old. I run a software company, so I'm a co-founder of a tech startup. I've tried training every now and then, here and there, but I could never get to a stage where I was confident that I could get results predictably and do so in a way that is sustainable with my lifestyle. For the very first time in my life, I became conscious about, when I eat this specific ingredient, it doesn't seem to digest as well. So, there's just a bunch of these things, right, which it's not a temporary thing that you're going to learn and just forget.
My name is Jonathan. I'm 38 this year. I work in wealth management, covering foreign exchange sales. I was inspired by friends of mine, Aaron and Mabel, whom I saw personal significant changes to their body, and we were inspired by them. So my wife and I decided to join Surge. Shakir played a pivotal role in my fitness journey. He had well thought out exercise, both self-directed and guided exercise, to make sure that the form was correct to prevent any injuries, as well as to get the most efficient workout. Well, just go for it. Just do it. Commit 100% to the plan. Stay focused, stay conscientious, and you'll see the results as you progress week after week.
I'm Zheng Guang. I'm 29 years old this year. So I was looking out for a gym that offer personal training program for people who, like us, who actually do not have any background in working out in a gym. Especially from Daniel, who's my trainer, he actually made sure that all our diets that he actually catered for me is able to accommodate with our daily routines. His workout routines is actually very effective, as well as is also sustainable in a way that actually makes sure that the workout plans that they actually plan for their clients are able to accommodate with their lifestyles. Experience with Surge itself was very pleasant and a fruitful one, which I really do recommend to other people, and I do look forward to continue to work with Daniel, my trainer, as well as the Surge community to improve my physiques as well as my health.
My name is Anis. I'm 41 this year, and I'm from Singapore. And also I was generally feeling a lot more tired as my kids were growing older, that I couldn't keep up with the energy. Iris is amazing. I would say she's a friend. And in many ways, that 1 or 2 hour session that I have in a week is for me that me time. She's understanding on days when I do say that I'm tired. She's a bit nicer on me. But no matter how she does it, she always pushes me to the next level. Every time I think I've reached that stage where, I think I've hit it, somehow she's able to drive that 10%, 15% extra in me. And that always surprises me and that keeps me excited about training.
Hey, my name is Daniel. I'm 29 years old this year. I come from Spain, but I am originally Chinese. The main reason for me joining initially was quite superficial. I just want to get abs at the time, but eventually later on, I wanted to become stronger and all these other things came around. That was the main reason that made me come into Surge. Training with Surge has been quite transformational. I've never been in a training gym that's both so familiar and cozy. Training has been hard. I'm not gonna say it has been easy, but mostly it has been mentally hardest, being able to keep the consistency. But I enjoy that you're able to push me every single session that we've been going through, has been pushing me to my limits.
My name is Elsie, I'm 43 years old. I joined Surge mainly because I wanted to become more healthy. Training with Charmaine is an amazing experience. She's always very patient, encouraging. She motivates me to become a healthier version of me. I used to have health problems like high blood pressure and anemia. Ever since training in Surge, I've since recovered and is now able to even do long hikes and trekking without feeling any tiredness. In the past few months that I've been training with Surge, I've lost more than 16 kg and half of my body fat content. Many people come up to me to tell me that I look like a different person and almost 10 years younger. Surge trainers like Charmaine, they are all very professional. They create a customized program without over-pressurizing you. They will be with you on this journey step by step to achieve your ultimate goals.
Hello, I'm Luca. I'm 36 years old and I come from Italy. But I've been living in Singapore for 10 years now. Before joining Surge, I was active. I was running, playing golf, playing tennis, but I was never really into strength training. And what really made me join Surge is that I had a son 3 years ago. So I wanted to get bigger, stronger for my son to have a stronger and bigger dad. I love about Surge the most is that training with Sam has been like training with a friend. So training with someone that understood exactly my goals. I think Sam has been a person that has always been able to show his human side and not just the trainer side, which actually helped me to enjoy the journey with the gym.
My name is Eileen. I'm 48 years old this year. I started training at Surge about a year ago. Between 2018 and 2022, I had put on 18 kilograms, and the sudden weight gain made me, honestly, it made me feel unhappy, and it caused several health problems, including asthma. All the doctors that I went to see, they all told me that I needed to lose the weight. I knew I needed to do something before it was too late. I was going to turn 50 in a few years, and I could already feel the changes in my body. My body was physically slowing down. Some things were just getting harder to do. I felt perpetually tired. I wanted to build up my strength. I wanted to have more energy before I could not. After Maria and I got to know each other better, she started setting me specific goals every few weeks. I remember we started with drinking 2 liters of water every day. We incorporated vitamins into my daily habits. We worked on my diet as well, which took a little while to find something that worked for me and my day in and daily life. I'm also currently working on getting longer and better sleep every night. It's incredible how my body just soaked up all these things and responded. Over the last 1 year, I have lost 10 kilograms and all my health problems went away. But I think the most important thing I gained from training at Surge is confidence. I am strong and I feel like I've got a second chance at life. And I am amazed at what my body can do. If you told me a year ago that I could be doing all the things that I now do in the gym, I wouldn't believe you. Be committed, be consistent, you can do more than you think.
Hi, I'm Sharon and I'm 37 years old. I'm a working mom to a 4-year-old girl. I joined Surge as a means to refocus on myself and to get out of my comfort zone to see what I can achieve. The journey with Surge has totally changed my perspective on strength training mentally and physically. Through the training process, there was ups and downs. I remember feeling like I couldn't push any further and I had doubts about whether this was all worth it. Fast forward to 6 months later, I'm amazed at the progress that I've made with the support of my trainer and as well as my husband. My weight has stayed the same, but I have a lot more muscle definition now. And more importantly, I feel happier, more confident of my body, of what I can achieve. Training with a personal trainer is like the best form of self-care that I can give for myself. The benefits and learnings from this experience can last me a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm 30 years old. I chose to join Surge to learn the basics and obtain a solid foundation in strength training. I also wanted to achieve a more toned physique. Having been with my trainer Maria for about 4 months, I am now able to do push-ups and squat close to my own body weight. Fitness goals that I've always wanted to achieve. Of course, not to mention an increased muscle definition and overall improvement in my core strength are some of the wonderful bonuses. The diet recommended is also very sustainable and I find myself enjoying meal times. What keeps me motivated is seeing the results and the support of my trainer. Don't take it from me. Come and try Surge for yourself.
My name is Elvina. I'm 39 this year and I'm from Singapore. Before I joined Surge, I actually had just completed chemotherapy a few months ago. I was diagnosed with cancer in 2021. I did 18 weeks of chemo. I was in a very bad state. Fitness was just ground zero. So before I joined Surge, I was at my heaviest ever and at my most unfit point. I achieved way more than what I wanted. I came in, I told Jack that I just wanted to gain back my strength. I wasn't looking for a transformation of sorts. But I'm now much fitter. I'm able to run 5 kilometers quite easily. And I'm definitely stronger than I was before. So I came in, I got more than what I asked for. To all the cancer patients undergoing treatment and to all the cancer survivors, don't just survive, but actually thrive. Thrive in the face of adversity and continue to persevere through all the treatments because you will get there and you will see the light of day. Thank you.
My name is Osman. I'm 37. I'm from Egypt. Yeah, the nutrition part, this is definitely something that I'm gonna maintain for life. Like that knowledge and that practice. I'll definitely recommend Surge because it feels like a very close family. All the trainers, they're a very homogeneous team and you can feel that positive spirit, and that's what I like about Surge.
My name is Murtaza. I'm 50 this year and I work as a technical program manager in ByteDance TikTok. My goals is to look like this for another 10 years. A lot of people say that I'm in my mid-35s or 40s, early 40s, but I'm 50, so I want to look that what I look 10 years later, you know. The best I achieve a companion, a friend, Daniel, he showed me the ropes of how to look good. I mean, how to do all my exercises right. There is a perfect place to train. The trainers are great. They are friendly. They are approachable. They have excellent professionalism, of telling how a certain exercise has to be done, how your body reacts to it.
My name is Rishi Mehra. I'm 43 years old. I wanted to lose fat, make my muscles a little more toned, with the ultimate goal of performing better in my triathlons. If I was to compare my run time, swim time, as well as cycling time, there's been a huge improvement. To me, that's been a game changer. Part of my fitness goal and journey, I want my son to experience that with me. As a parent, I just want to make sure that he understands that you need to push yourself, you need to work hard. Setting that example for my kids is very important. A lot of people are apprehensive of taking a personal coach for various reasons. They don't know whether they'd like it or not. What I'd say is that, do 10 sessions. See how you feel after them. My sense is 95% of the people will start liking it, and then you'll start noticing differences in your own body as well as your mindset. Give it a fair shot before saying no to it.
I'm Shaolin, 37 right now. I recommended by my friend Gaurav, but I review your website, I see all that transformation photos. I feel like that can be a good goal. Actually, he helps me a lot. So we have all the methodologies here. We have all the replacement for the food that I want. And we work together to a feasible plan. So I feel like I'm so confident that it's not only this time, but also in the next 2 decades, I can have a balanced life, a much better life than before.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm 44 years old and I work as an admin officer in one of the universities. I started training with Surge because I wanted change. I've been exercising for a long time, but I wasn't seeing any change in my physical appearance as well as my habits. I love to eat and I wanted motivation. I think it's been great training with Surge because Jack pushes me to do things I never thought I could do, including lifting heavier and also being more mindful of my diets. I've now lost 8 kg and 18% body fat. I'm at 15% body fat. So I urge everyone who's hesitating, just don't doubt yourself, just take the first step forward and you will see a change.
Hi, my name is Miguel Martinez. I'm 35 and I work in advertising. So I began working out and Surge with Jason back in 2021 for a few months, I think it was. Then when the pandemic hit, then we stopped for a while. Then I came back to him in 2022. So since I began working out with Jason, I've seen huge gains in my physical fitness. When I first worked out with him, I was 79.8 kg, I think it was. And now I'm at 68.5. And my body fat went from 20% and now I'm at 6%. So I've never had this kind of results before. And I'm very thankful. And only with a PT like Jason can I get it. I definitely think having a trainer helps you with accountability because there's someone there to guide you along the way and somebody who will keep checking up on your progress and help you get to your goal versus you doing it by yourself and trying to kind of feeling your way around your workouts and your diet. So I think that's the biggest benefit of having a trainer. If someone is debating whether or not to train with Surge, I would tell them to just take a chance and start now because there's never a perfect time to begin and it's always one small step.
Hi, my name is Chris. I'm 31 years old. I am a loss adjuster with a reinsurance company. I was trying to find something sustainable and I was also planning a wedding. So I was just looking for a way other than HIIT and I stumbled upon Surge and I decided to try out. Initially, remember, our goal was very simple, right? I just wanted to fit into the dress. 58 kg is the target. We started from 65. You over-delivered. We ended up at 56. I was even smaller than the dress and we had to alter the dress. I had to change out 2 dresses just to fit. This was the real transformation. What we managed to achieve in 60 days and not 100 days is amazing.
I'm Gabriela, I'm 35 years old and I'm from Brazil. Yeah, so I feel really good. I'm really impressed with like the short amount of time, how I feel more energy, I feel much more confident. I really like to see how I'm feeling stronger and yeah, overall like more calm, more relaxed and excited. I think that Jack and Serge, what I experienced, that they've been through this a lot and they had a very wide diversity of clients, and I could tell that they already have some hacks and some tricks for people in different walks of life, and I think that makes a lot of difference because they truly know how to get the results fast. And I think having that guidance, not only from like a health perspective and food, but also the techniques on the session, I think definitely made the whole difference.